we were talking about some core concept of Azure storage. So we have Azure account or portal. We were talking about if we don't have any account at Azure portal, please go and have that account for first month. On first subscription, we got $200. After that, on developer edition every month $50. That will credit it to our account. So $200. I think we can play with virtual machines, some data warehouse, or cloud storage. So we have some subscriptions, and subscriptions are related to the storage, account storage. So one subscription can have multiple storage, and every subscription can have 15 terabyte of data. So if one storage account you have, so you can have data in this account 1 50 terabytes, and then account 2 and account 3, so on. So all these accounts are related to the container. Container is nothing, just you could consider them as the folders which we have, so that we can store our unstructured data or blob objects. So that's how it works. And what would be the URL of our Azure storage? So URL would be our storage account .blob.core.window.net, that would be extension, then container, and then our blob object. So that would be our URL. So type of blobs. We have three type of blobs. First is blob. Excuse me. Yeah, blobs. So every data we have that is stored as a blob, as a piece of blob, and maximum time in our development scenarios we are dealing with the blobs. So blob 1, blob 2, we can access that. Append blob. Where we need append blobs? Append blobs are required where we have to append our existing data. For example, log files. For example, some satellite sending data, live streaming, and we want to append that for a day or 2 days, or as per our requirement. The big analytics output. Page blob. Page blob is something which work as disk, event hub, block, writer. Every storage would be like page. We can have 515 byte assigned. So that would be type of 3 blobs, and most commonly used is blob. So blob names. For example, we can have TEE as we look for anything, your name, or blob.core.window.net/image. You can append it into a number of directory or container, or Regina chapter.jpg. But there are some rules to have blob names. What are they? Account name 3 to 24 characters, lowercase only. Container name 3 to 63 characters, lowercase only. Blob name 1000, nearly 1000 characters. It is case sensitive, like Regina chapter.jpg. If I make some spelling or character, then it could be case sensitivity. I compromise with that, then it would not open. Virtual directory within blob namespace. So that's what we have. Blob storage. We have 3 kind of blob storage. We just talk about blob, page blob, and append blob. We look for our append blob we required in which scenarios. Blob, where we required it in our case, or maximum in development scenario. So we have some another feature associated with it. E-tag, or last modified. What does it mean? We have concurrency. If I want to know when this blob, when this data is updated last time, we have that concurrency feature. So we can do that with the last modified, used for conditional operation. Content length, that is the size, so that's okay. So user defined metadata, up to 8 KB of unique name are associated, no partial update. etc. Blob data up to 5 terabyte per blob, up to 5 terabyte. If just we try to imagine 5 terabytes, so I read somewhere like 20 millions of some rooms having book fill in that kind of data we could have from this. In next screen I think I have mentioned. So now I have to run for demo. Well, let me check here how it's called. There I have my code and everything is ready. I can show demo over here. Unspotted. Oh, well.
Try Firefox.
Yeah, I will use it's on Wi-Fi. Thanks for Solvira Solution having my subscription. So, so my password is star 8 times. Well, so this is the portal, Azure portal, where we land after Azure subscription. We can have our Azure subscription from our Hotmail Outlook account, and we can have all that features available. We can have virtual machine database. So last time we talked about virtual machine, we create one Azure web application or that kind. So this is the dashboard in which it will show us about different at this region where we have our services available. Here it will show my previous dashboard history, whatever I have created. I think I will find some data warehouse on my virtual machine where I have my data. So meanwhile it's loading, I will start creating. So at this location where we just saw couple of seconds before, that are the location where we have the data server. Okay, so we will create one storage, and it would be use blobs. I have to give name, say Regina chapter 2017. So resource manager, deployment model, classic versus resource manager. So usually I prefer the latest one. Account type, it's blob storage. Performance, standard premium. Initially start with standard. Replication. Do we need replication? We need data at one data at say Europe, one data at this point at Canada or in states. Then we can do replication. It can be local redundant storage. It would be then if it would be the local redundant storage, it would be within the same geography. If it is the GRS, geo redundant storage, it would be outside. Read access GRS storage. So it is one feature ahead where we can append our data on different geographical locations. So subscription, it would be your Visual Studio subscription or anything. Resource type, let me type Regina chapter. What would be location? Location would be our Canadian location. So as per our business need, we can do that. So Canada Central. If I want to pin it to dashboard, I can click. And hot access tier, hot and cold. This is very important feature whenever we are creating a storage account. If we know our database is, our data is continuously in retrieval, is a lot of call every time, a number of calls, put it at hot. But if the data which is say not in, which is not in, we don't make a lot of call over there, or the number of calls are less, then it will be cool. And if it is, we choose it cool, then the cost will be reduced very effectively. So if your data which is in use or maximum use or more use versus the data which is in less use, we can choose from here, and that will make the difference in costing. So that's what we will create. So it is created, it will take some time. Meanwhile, it's creating my data. I have this blob tag talk which I created earlier. So please allow me to present that meanwhile, because of we mitigate this current process for 5 minutes. So this is the say March tag talk, which is created another blob tag type. Lookout type, standard. I create that in that tag talk as port, but today we discussed as per our business requirement we can do. Read access, geography storage, geo redundant storage we want. Look over the URL. We talk about like case.co.net, etc. Secondary blob endpoint. Because it is GRS, so it's automatically created another secondary access. So what is the location? One is North Central US, another is South Central US. So try to consider it with business. Like if my one data is at US and say my customer base is more in Europe, then rather than creating anything, I will go over there, I will create another GRS location as Europe. So I don't have to do anything related to on-prem data or procurement of server. Only from here I will choose as per business requirement, and say after 2 years my client base is increased in Africa, then I will choose the data center from here. So every base storage would be over here, and we can access it from endpoints API. whenever we have to use in code, because I don't think here we have Visual Studio, but we have to give the key and subscription name. So as soon as you give subscription and key name, it will connect it. So I'm just leaving that portion as of now because I could not do that live demo now, but I will go over here and so that's how we created the one storage account. And let's append further this. We look over how the URL would be, how we have to create. It is free of cost. First month you will get some credit in your account, and after that it is pay per use. So if you have created your account, it doesn't mean next month you will be charged with some money. So you have to pre-authorize, or you could say, okay, when this amount is completed, then they will disable your account. So explicitly you have to do. Okay, so we look over that, we look over the demo, and uploading block blocks. How we can upload that? Put block. Single REST call, data up to 64 megabytes in size. Put block list, which will append it. Efficient contribution. So if we want to append it, that is the put block. And block new table, add to object. So these are some call get blob if we want to return it. And as I could not connect it now with my demo, so I would say this point of time till here I would like to finish my presentation because of some limitation which we have suddenly. So I would like to show you tool, but I don't want any. We can download a Azure Storage SDK tool, which will directly connect it with your account. You have to give your account details, and from Visual Studio itself you can have that code which can communicate. So if I go to my account here, you could see some picture which I put earlier. So from code. So our blob storage, that is also deployed successfully. So we have our blob storage at Regina chapter 2017, and the thing which we are looking for so this is tract of container which we create, and this is December event picture. If I could download, I don't want to open. Here. So this is on December, and yeah, this is on earlier presentation today. We could not connect with it, our database. So that's what I have for blob storage as of now. And any questions, we can have that questions. Right here.
Yeah, because of some unavailable reason, we cannot complete the presentation.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have any question, just shoot us with a question regarding Azure Blob Storage, or I can like answer your question regarding Xamarin or even Windows development or Universal Windows Platform. Or if you have question regarding machine learning or Azure Machine Learning Studio, you can like ask me any type of question regarding that. Yep.
During the whole presentation, like we talk about the blob storage, but like as a developer, my first question is like, what is the query to retrieve? Because like we are talking about blob.
Yeah.
Today we store like JSON. Tomorrow we store XML like in a big or like JPG file.
Yeah.